Hey everyone, I'm the Polo back with some more climbing in Lolilo, or escape from Elo Hell as I used to call it, but yeah. Just gonna call it climbing Lolilo because it's a better name. And no cam today, because I'm actually pretty sick right now and I look like a zombie, and I'd rather not, have cam on when I look like a zombie. So yeah. We're gonna be taking Lethal Tempo today, and we're gonna go for the 1v9 scaling build. Hopefully we can scale up. We're playing against an Aatrox, and he's got Aftershock, so if he hits me with a knockup, there is a good chance that I could actually die because of the Aftershock. I can't obviously burst him through Aftershock, but overall Aatrox isn't that big of a deal, so I think we'll be okay, and we'll manage to take him down. So my mark spawns close to me, that's good, and I'm going to pick this up and get my first mark early on. A lot of people ask me about this clear path, and as I talked about in the guide video, essentially if you do red buff, then go clear 2 small raptors, then kill the scuttle, and then go to blue, you get level 3. It's a quick level 3 path. You can also do red buff and Krugs for level 3, but I'd rather not do red buff Krug scuttle, because from my experience, it's better to just go towards top side, especially in the lower ranks, because you can normally pick up an easy kill, or you can normally get just a free scuttle, because nobody really, contests the top side scuttle early on. And if you're in a matchup you're unsure about if you're going to win or not, it's easier just to get the guaranteed scuttle rather than taking a risk fight that you're unsure if you can win. At least that's my opinion on the matter. Obviously everyone else can disagree, but that's what works for me always. So we're going to go for the invade here. Aatrox already has his red buff as expected. He honestly probably started there. I wouldn't be too surprised about that. The Tryndamere could die. I should get the first blood here. Yep. Oh, I didn't even need the flash. So we actually managed to get first blood and Aatrox flash. That's really good. I don't think I can do anything to him here, but yeah. And just poke him once. Do that one auto poke. Oh, that minion's following me around a little far. I think we'll be able to kill him here if we want to. Yeah, we can kill him because he used his Q early on, so he just kind of threw his life away. So we got 2 marks, we managed to get 2 kills. I'm now going to go head towards the Gromp. Like I said though, when you go towards topside early on, you can always pretty much get a kill and stuff early in the game. That's why I always go towards top. That's pretty much exactly what I was talking about. I have a Tryndamere with Lethal Tempo, that's interesting. Zoe gets a solo kill on the Annie, and Jin also got a kill on the Ashe. So overall, that's a really good start to the game. We're all pretty far ahead at this point now for the start, and our team scales much better than their team does. Especially me against the Aatrox. So late game Aatrox really isn't too much of an issue for me, because I should be able to burst him down. I gotta smite that because I would have lost aggro bars, and I'd rather not have that reset. So I'm gonna full clear, then I'm gonna back. I'll have about probably 1900 gold when I back. I'm gonna be going for a Blood Razor because their team's gonna be pretty healthy. Obviously most people on their team are gonna be getting health items. Mages always get health. Obviously 2 bruisers, they're gonna get health. So Blood Razor will outscale Warrior here. Blood Razor outscales Warrior at 1500 HP, and obviously, if they have more than 1500 HP, what's the point in having a Warrior? Then, yeah, you get the 10% CDR and the more damage early on, but like I said, we're going for a scaling, like 1v9 type build, and I like playing around that kind of playstyle. Oh, okay, well, you know what? I don't even care if I full clear that. I'm going to mark the Ashe. I don't think we'll kill her here. I actually think I'll be the one to die in this fight, in all honesty, but I'm just going to mark her because she is the one that I would prefer dead. And actually, I do get the kill on her. Nope, don't have the range to go over there. I could try to go get that 4th mark right now, but without any items, I won't outduel him, and I prefer not to go int. However, there is a Scuttlebug that is alive over here, and I do want the Scuttlebug. I am rather greedy for that kind of thing. Scuttlebugs are pretty important. If you can monopolize all the Scuttlebugs, you tend to win easier than not. So we'll monopolize the Scuttlebugs where we can. Yep, there's Aatrox. Alright, well, I die here. Maybe not. I can use the Drake, push him away, and with the Drake pushing him away, I should be able to walk away. Yeah. Zoe may be able to actually kill him here because she has the dragon helping. Oh, 1 HP. 1 HP. Good try on her. I was able to just use the Drake though, push him away. So, I can walk away alive there. With the Aftershock, though, there was no point in me trying to duel him. Maybe if I would have fired one, maybe if I would have shot one more auto at him, we actually would have killed him, but I'd rather just not risk that. So, I got away. Zoe died, unfortunately, to the Annie, and then top lane also, he got killed early on, Rakan got killed. So we did give up 3 kills, however, like I said, we did get the Ashe, and they did kill the Darius up top once as well. So it's not like we just got only losses there. I'd love to help with the Annie. I'm not sure if I can really do too much to her, though. I'm not level 6, so there is the potential for the Annie to literally one-shot me, and I'd rather not get one-shotted. I am going to mark the Darius right now, just because I want to make sure he knows he cannot push up and he cannot establish dominance on my Trend. As long as Trend can scale, we're perfectly fine. Just going to go back to clearing. As I said last video, for a lot of people who are talking about, like, how to, like, you know, farm it properly, like, we just killed the wolf camp at about 7:15, so just add 30 seconds, you know, that puts us at 45, add 2 minutes, so 9:45 is when my topside jungle will start spawning again. Obviously that means at 9:45 you should be down here until then, or up here, I mean, until then, though you have no real reason to need to be on this side of the map other than going for ganks and things. It's an easy way to remember when things are going to spawn, so you can, okay, anyways, so you can just know where to be on at the time. Like, you know, if you don't have camps there and you can't go for a gank, there's literally 0 point in being topside. I'm just going to set some wards up in the enemy jungle. If we can get vision in the enemy jungle and keep track of the Aatrox, then he won't be able to gank really at all. I do need to get that 4th mark. Oh, he actually went behind me. He was actually at the, Krugs. He's not gonna... Oh, I wasn't able to get there in time to help. I wonder... There should be a chance that I could catch Darius out right here. I don't think I can kill him, but I think I should be able to harass him to the point where he'll get really triggered. I wanted that kill, honestly. I didn't think he was going to run away there. But yeah, I was able to just kill him before he could come back to lane and get the 4th mark that I wanted, because my 4th mark's on the other side of the map, and I really wanted it, so... At that time, it was just easy to catch Darius out, kill him. Let's see, the Scuttlebug should be alive. I'm going to get the Scuttlebug, it will give me some more mana, and obviously killing it will let me lifesteal a bunch of health, plus it gives you a little bit of health when it dies. So it'll give me a bunch of mana back, some health, and I'm going to go back towards topside again. The reason I'm going back towards topside is, like I said, my goal is to tilt the Darius, so if I can get back here in time as well, I will jump on him once more. And we will just make it really hard for him to ever be able to go back to lane. We just want him to suffer and not be able to do anything. So we just kill him as soon as he comes back to lane twice. He's going to be really triggered. And it's like, it's something that happens to people sometimes, and they get so mad to the point where they just start AFKing or starting to flame their team. So I love doing that to people. Alright. I'm not going to be able to gank the... I shouldn't try to gank the Annie here. Not much is going to happen. If she kills that minion, maybe. Like, she would have to push up after killing that minion, though. And not much is going to happen here, yeah. She's going to be faster than me, so she'll be able to get away. Plus, she's got her bear. She could probably one-shot me with her bear. But, we'll see. Okay, we get to walk away there. We got the Aatrox ult and Darius roam down to mid. His ult about to expire, so there's a chance that the Zoe could kill him. Yep, Zoe kills him. The Zoe was pretty smart there for jumping on him. She understood that was her advantage. So now that we honestly got those kills, unfortunately Zoe inted a tad. I'm gonna go for this Drake because their jungler is dead. Their jungler tried to jump on me to help the Zoe and it just didn't work out in his favor. That means this is free for me. Once we get the Drake, we'll go clear our bot side of jungle, we'll back, and then I'm gonna go by. I should be getting against their team. Honestly, Merc Treads would probably be best. However, I may just be greedy and just go for some Zerkers. Although, Zerkers aren't really optimal here. So we know that the Aatrox is top lane. Aatrox has no ult. Just gonna type that for him. If the Trend decides to jump on the Aatrox, he could kill, but it doesn't seem like he wants to. He's saving his ult. Oh, wait, there we go. Yep. I don't think he even needs to use his ult there. Nope. I might go for an actual gank bot lane here. With there being no Aatrox on this side of the map, it's not a terrible idea. She just warded, however, and that's not going to happen. So we'll clear their ward, and then I guess I'm just going to go back to clear my bot side jungle. I was kind of hoping we could get on them, but she warded as soon as I was going to come over here, which was smart, because it should have been pretty obvious that if we just saw their jungler top and you see I'm not there, then I'm probably towards bot side or backed, and I just got the Drake, so that kind of narrows it down closer to me being towards bot side, and that would be the perfect time to ward if you are a laner. Look at that. Zyra is getting a little strong. She's 3-0. However, she doesn't have a bounty for being 3-0, which to me is surprising. I thought you should always have a kill bounty if you're 3-0. I guess the farm and stuff is what makes it different. So I'm going to get the back off now. We've got 2,600 gold. I'm going to get some Zerker Greaves, and against them, I'm going to go for the Cleaver. Orc would also work, but I kind of want the Cleaver this game. And we'll get some pink wards. We'll switch to an Oracle lens. And then I'm going to head towards topside, clear topside, and go get that Herald. The reason I want the Herald is because obviously it helps you push, and it's a bunch of free gold and stuff.
Hurry them, faster.
Alright, so Aatrox was over here. He took my blue. The hot shot revealed my blue. I'm going to go over here and harass him at his red, actually, because obviously, you know, as a jungler who's ahead, you have to assert your dominance, and you have to tell him that if he takes your buff, you're going to be here to take his buff. Trind's getting ganked. Well, I don't even know if you can call that a gank. He's kind of in the enemy base. I think gank's kind of a far-fetched term for that. He may be able to get out, though. Okay, Trind gets out. So I'm going to go back towards Herald then. There's no point in not going over here. We'll put a pink ward on over here and hit these plants. Pink plants, and then we go to Herald. I don't think there's any contestation here. I'm pretty sure this is just really free. There's no point in not doing that. And this thing is pretty much melted. It really doesn't take too long to kill. So we'll grab onto this Herald Eye, and I may just go top lane and use it to try to break the inhib with Trind, but Trind is dead right now, so it's going to be a little bit before I decide to go over there. I wouldn't be too surprised if Aatrox tries to come through the side of his jungle, so I am going to come over here. He is definitely coming to the side of his jungle. Now we got our blue buff back. He was obviously going to come over here. The way he postured, he was walking more towards this side of the map. I'm going to put a ward down in this bush now. And we'll get another kill. I figured the Darius was going to be somewhere over here. I didn't think he would just be backing, though. I thought that with him and the Annie, they would jump on me and try to kill me. That obviously didn't happen. There was no Annie with him. So it was just Trind alone, or not Trind, Darius alone, excuse me. And I just get a free kill on him. We'll mark the Aatrox now in case he decides to try to come back to the side of his jungle. We'll jump on him again. We'll kill him. We could go get our Cleaver relatively soon. I really want to use this Herald top lane with Trind though, so I'm going to hold out until he gets over here. Hit the plant in case somebody decides to come over here.
An enemy has been slain.
Aatrox is actually probably going to go back towards that side of his map, however, because obviously the mark's over there. So with the mark being over there, I really want to use Herald over here with Trind. And that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I don't get pulled from over the wall. I don't think I will. I'm pretty sure that it's just not going to happen with the Darius. And now me and Trind are going to march on into the enemy base and get this tower. There's not much Darius could do to hold this if he wanted to. And it's a free inhib and maybe a free Nexus tower because I do have two people down there. However, Ashe is spawning and we don't know where Annie is. So I think the best bet is for me and Trind to try to push us in, but be very cautious. Let it hit. And okay, gets a nice 1500 chunk of true damage done to that tower. No, I died. I didn't ult there because I knew I was probably going to die. Trind also didn't ult there because I'm pretty sure me and him just didn't expect to die there, but I don't think we could have won that fight as soon as we dove. I should have ulted by like 100%, and I know people are going to say, but you could have probably lived. Okay, to be fair, I wasn't going to live there. I was going to get sold by Ashe, but I probably could have killed the Darius if I decided to ult, but it's not worth it. The Darius isn't really worth any gold, and it would have been a waste of an ult, in all honesty, so it's better to just not do that. It's better to just not dive, in all honesty. Just got a little cocky. But I got my cleaver now, so with the cleaver, I'm going to go head towards the dragon. Hopefully pick up that dragon, and with the dragon, obviously, I'll get more movement speed. More movement speed's always nice on a champion like Kindred, who has a very low base movement speed. Tryndamere is starting to head towards bot lane. He wants to go help them push. It's a very good thing. We already have supers pushing top, so we have influence on the top side of the map at all points, essentially. And with Zoe having so much pressure mid lane because she's Zoe and she can one-shot like anybody, it's normally pretty good. However, as soon as I say that, Zoe gets solo killed by an Ashe. I'm assuming she tried to dive into a tower. If that's what happened, rip. I was just, you know, pep talking, like talking up all that Zoe, and then she was just like, nope. It's like, oh, thank you, Zoe. So, let's go to Bug's dead. Free gold. He's taking my mark, not too surprised. I mean, I would want to take a Kindred mark too if I could deny Kindred from getting any extra power. 100%. Okay, so they have a pink ward in this bush. There's a chance, like, I don't know where their Annie is. That's rather scary, not knowing where their Annie is. Looks like Ashe is over here trying to fight. I don't know what she's trying to fight, but she's dead now. She tried to, like, solo jump on somebody, and that was not worth it. So our minion wave is pushing in here. We'll get this next inner tower, be a little bit closer to getting the dragon. Obviously somebody could flash and try to kill Trynd. I'm holding on to my ult as long as I can though. Now I'm low, and he honestly would have like the best flash ever if she had flash over there. She probably would have gotten a triple kill if she flashed ever. However, she didn't come over there, so we're okay. We get our 7th mark. I'm going to head towards bot side, full clear bot side, maybe work my way up top. Zoe looks like she's taking blue. I'm okay with that. Zoe with a blue can be fine. Annie's rushing a death cap first item. I don't know how I feel about that, but she will probably one-shot me, meaning I need to get some MR relatively soon. It would be kind of dumb not to, especially when you know you're ahead. It's always good to keep your lead, not just give the enemies a free chance to get back in. Trynd unfortunately dies again though for, I'm assuming, trying to split push top for some reason. I'm not exactly sure what his reason was to be up there, but he kind of was, so oh well, it happens. Now, I'm just, like I said, gonna full clear top here. When I full clear top, I'll have enough to get my Cutlass for my Blade of the Ruin King. With the Cutlass, I'm gonna have that extra slow. That extra slow is really good, plus the extra lifesteal. Makes it so I can fight a little bit better. And Scamp is now dead. Got 70 extra gold, so we can get the Cutlass and we can get a pink ward. Pink wards are always good, or red wards, whatever you want to call them. They used to be pink. Pink wards are better than control wards. I will always stand by that. There we go. Get a nice control ward. And we'll put the Bork on our 5 key. 5 key is very easy for me to hit. And he got a double kill. 3 people on our team just died, so we could still potentially throw this if we play like that. That's not a good way to play. Their enemy team's not too far ahead. Their Aatrox is quite a bit of gold ahead of their Darius though. They're about like they're roughly even in farm. However, the Aatrox essentially just has a full item on the Darius. You got about 2,600 gold extra. I'm gonna go get my 8th mark. Hopefully I don't run into an Annie. Nope, there's no Annie. I'm getting this 8th mark. Annie is in top lane. Okay, so their team looks like they're crossing around, and I don't know exactly where they're gonna go, which is rather sketch, and they're inhib spawning soon, obviously. So hopefully Trynd doesn't die here. If Trynd dies, that's really bad. Okay, Trynd was able to get out. Well, not out, but he actually got 2 kills there. Wow. That's really clutch by Trynd. I didn't think he would get 2 kills there. Hopefully they can stall the Annie. If it's just the Aatrox who comes over to me, I'm not really too worried about that. It's just, like I said, just Aatrox. He already knows I'm ahead of him, so he knows he can't fight me. Able to get that inhib down. And now I'm just going to come on over here. Get the first Nexus tower. I'd rather not die here, and I'd rather not burn my ult, so I'm just going to flash away. Hopefully everyone's okay. Nope, Zoe is not okay, unfortunately. Zoe is out of it. Jin could potentially get caught here too. They're rather a slow team, so getting caught here is not very hard by them. We're not able to get that inhib, which sucks. I would love to get that second inhib. Having the 2 inhibs worth of pressure was a very good thing to have. However, obviously it's a little bit risky to go in there right now. They definitely just saw me on that ward, so I'm just going to keep on going through here and hopefully we can get this blue. I think Trent's probably going to go and try to smack up that mid inhib one time. Nope. Okay. We'll get a second Cloud Drake, get some movement speed with the second Cloud Drake's movement speed. Makes it kiting even easier, and out of combat move speed is always good. Let's see, how much movement speed are we going to get when we're out of combat here? We get a grand total of 448 movement speed, so we're a rather quick win. What I'm about to do is not good. Oh, okay, it's just Annie. Okay, that's not good, but we were able to kill the Annie, which makes it so very easy for Trin to push in. He's going for the fight, however, and I don't agree with this. However, it looks like he'll actually win this fight. Jin's kiting Darius to into oblivion. So what I said right there, what I was going to do is not good. That wasn't good, but getting the Annie is at least the best thing I could have done, other than not in. I mean, not doing that fight entirely would have just been better. But getting the Annie makes it so we just pretty much push in and win, because Annie is their only relevant member. Their bot lane, yeah, they have some kills, but they don't really matter if they have kills. I mean, they're not exactly strong. Oh, he didn't get the kill. Okay. So, Annie's back up now, though, and I don't know if they can get that tower. I'm pretty sure they will die to that Annie if they stay, which, unfortunately, we didn't get actually what I wanted out of it. So, yeah. That fight overall, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. Honestly, like, I just shouldn't have taken that fight. I shouldn't have gotten that aggressive. I was hoping that if I killed, or I was hoping I could kill Annie and live in the first place, but I was hoping if we killed Annie, we would just end the game, and that did not happen. That was my fault. I picked a very, very bad fight. We did get the second inhib, though, and getting the second inhib's at least positive. Come over here, get this red buff. With this red buff, obviously that's going to put me at a more beneficial point in gold. I've got enough to get my Blade of the Rune King, so I'm going to full clear here. We're kind of throwing right now, and I don't like it. Yeah, we're throwing pretty hard right now, so we got to stop with that. Me, Trin, and Jin should be able to melt this Baron. If we start it right away, we should be able to melt this Baron. There we go, we got the Baron. So that gives us more of a push advantage now. At least that's something. Hopefully we stop throwing this game like we are. I've got enough for my Blade of the Rune King, and then I'll get some MLR. I'll probably be buying a Wit's End. The Wit's End is obviously really good as a non-hit item. Hexdrinker would be very good this game, so would QSS, but I'm just going to be greedy, go for Wits because I want more on-hit damage. I would recommend not doing that unless you're pretty far ahead. Like, I mean, I'm super far ahead right now, so it's okay. Oh, is Trin gonna be able to live? Nope. Ooh, and Jin can actually kill the Ashe. So, me and Jin are the only ones with the Baron buff left. Hopefully Jin doesn't wind up killing himself to anything. We need to keep the Baron buff, and we should all be going towards bot lane. The enemy top inhibs about spawn. The way you know if an inhib's about to respawn is whenever the waves stop producing super minions even while the inhib's down. That means the inhib's about to spawn. As you can see, as I said, it's about to respawn, and now it's going to. So, that's the way you keep track of that in case you didn't know when it was going to spawn. Now you do. Are we going to be able to get this tower? Probably not. However, we do have a super minion who can poke at me, and Jin can actually... Okay, we can do it. I want to be careful. Annie's coming over here. Hopefully she doesn't try to flash or anything. We still have two Barons, and it looks like Trin's going to go split push to try to get that inhib. If he's going to go split push to try to get that inhib, I'm probably going to come over here for this inhib. And yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Even if I get jumped on here, it's better to split their focus and than let them kill us. I think we should triple inhib. No, looks like we're only going to double inhib here. Trin's going for the game end right now. I don't know if he can do it. That's a little bit risky if you ask me. I'm going to keep him alive and just longer, and actually we can end. That was good on us. Trin made a really good play there to go flash in and end. I mean, if I was there, he might have died, I don't know, but at least he made a good play and he made a proactive play to just end that game and close it out. Because we were letting it stall out for no reason, even though we won, essentially, and it wasn't worth it. So, as you can see, we'll see where we get placed now. I think I might be in promos, or I might skip the promos. I'm unsure if I'll skip or not, so we'll find out. I'm going to honor the Trindamere because I liked him. You've qualified for a series. Okay, so we qualified for a series. We unfortunately didn't get to skip it, but it happens. So, let's see. How much damage did we do that game? Not as much as you would think. We played very clean early on, but we did not do that much damage. We farmed out mostly. We had the most farm in the game, most gold, or actually not most gold. Holy crap, Trent actually had, he had so many more kills, that's why. We farmed out really nicely, and we snowballed early. That's all we had to do, because Trent's your win condition in this game. If you get a Trend to split push, I'm sure all of you guys have played in a game where Trindamere takes over the game because he's fed and he split pushes all the time. Anywho though guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this, let me know. I'll keep on doing these, like I said, until we get to gold. The point of this is to upload every single game until we get to gold and show you guys that you can just play Kindred only and get to the victorious skin. But see you guys.